What's up guys, Zeus here with another IDV video. Quick reminder that if you do like what you are watching, make sure you like and comment on the video, and if you want to see more of me, hit that subscribe button. Now, as you can see, I am playing Violinist in Legendary Ranked mode, and I did end up being very lucky in finding the mechanic first. I do end up hitting her with this no as she is forced to go through it, and I make her transition out away from first stop, so no looping for you. But in all seriousness guys, this match is definitely a showcase of how broken mechanic can be. However, I'm going to show you guys how I turned a draw situation into a win situation. As you can all see, I knocked the mechanic in a short amount of time. However, her bot is out and can still decode, and this is where mechanic being OP is shown. The mechanic's doll can still decode for roughly around 60 seconds, which is close to a whole cipher, give or take, depending whether accelerated or no accelerating. This makes it so that the rest of the team can still go for a normal rescue after half, even though she did a short kite. Due to this, even with that, she's still promoting Cypher Rush for her team, even if her kite wasn't that long. As you can see, I am camping and patrolling around the chair, and I'm having my tinnitus rung on and off by the perfumer who I'm unaware that is decoding in Big Ten. Now, I'm looking around for ciphers, and I see that cipher by Broken Carousel is being wiggled, so I start harassing it, and as you can see, it's the mechanic's doll decoding it, and that cipher is at around 50%. So it's as if the mechanic didn't even go down. Now, the perfumer's trying to bait me, but I do just force the hit, so that way then she doesn't use her perfume and all. And here, I do think I'm gonna get a sack, but the seer owls, and the perfumer does an amazing job at dodging my line. Now, I am trying to avoid hitting the perfumer so I don't go under cooldown, and I do end up hitting the mech fairly right after. Now, look at the cipher progress, guys. There's 3 ciphers when the mechanic went down. So now I'm chasing the perfumer, and I'm trying to just knock her so that way then I can have, okay, one person right afterwards, since the mechanic is dead on chair. Here, I do blink to quickly end the kite, so that way then there's no more problems. Otherwise, it'll have been an indefinite draw. Now, as you can see in this situation, I am playing for a draw. There's only one person dead, and they have a cipher that is pretty much prime. The cipher from right there at 62%, no, 42%, I'm blind. So I try to harass that cipher while trying to pick up the perfumer, and picking up the perfumer, I take her to this chair right at second stop. And here I'm thinking in my head, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So what I decide to do is I decide to switch up my playstyle. Zeus, what do you mean by you decided to switch up your playstyle? Well, in most of my Vio gameplays, from what you guys have seen on my channel, I'm fairly passive. I can be aggressive at times, like I was with that perfumer, just instantly going for the hit instead of trying to bait the perfume. I instead just decide to be full on aggressive and not hold back and go for anything I can take. Not pulling any punches, if you would like to say. The Merc does get a good sneaky rescue off me while I'm not looking, and the Seer just pops the cipher since there's enough distance for them. And this is where the playstyle switch up happens. I know that the perfumer still has 2 perfumes or 1 perfume. I know she has a perfume. So right here, she tries to do that perfumer mind game where you perfume before you get on the slide, and then after that you come back. So I just instantly go for the terror shock, because I know if I try to double back, she's just gonna perfume back, or she's not gonna perfume at all, and then the kite's gonna continue. Now, instead of chairing the perfumer, I decide to leave her on the ground and go for back gate, because I know that Seer is at back gate. Seer popped from little tent, so Seer has to be at back gate. That's the only logical solution for that. So here I do end up missing that note, which is very unfortunate, but I do end up still staying aggressive. Here, instead of respecting the pallet, I just straight up disrespect it so I can quickly get the knock, and just like that, the Seer goes down. While Merc, as you can see, is all the way at front gate. Now, the perfumer does end up getting up here, and that is the main reason why I didn't pick up the Seer, because I knew the perfumer would have gotten up, and then from there, if I wasted time chairing, I would have gotten a tie. So here I make her run into my note, and just like that, she's down on the ground and she can't get up. So now the Merc has to come back. Now we're gonna have a little bit of deja vu here. The Seer ends up picking himself up, but I still end up knocking him just as fast. Once again, I'm keeping the aggression, forcing him to go into areas that he can't afford to go through. And then after that, I end up blink terror shocking the Merc. It's all about changing playstyle and making sure that you know about what the survivors are going to do. If you know how a certain survivor is going to kite based off the character, then that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Zeus, and I'm out.